Hello, Sagittarius. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far. All right, you guys, let's get started and see who needs a message. Okay. You got the Queen of... I'll hold it up. You got the Queen of Wands. Okay. I just heard I'm feeling myself. Crone of Wands. Okay. Hell, I hear you are creating some new beginnings for yourself. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. What's good that's happening in your life now, I feel like it's all you. You're the one doing everything. You are the reason for the good things that are about to come your way. And I feel like they're going to be with you for a really long time here. Whatever it is that you are creating right now, Sagittarius, in your life, it's going to last. So it's kind of like you're now at the point where everything and everyone that comes into your life at this point are going to be in your life for the rest of your life. Okay, I hope that makes sense to you, because that's what it feels like is happening now. Okay, so let's see. If I'm telling you, I just heard, even if you get a cat right now, you're gonna have it for the rest of your life. If you get a dog, you're gonna have that for the rest of your life. If someone comes into your life, I don't care if it's like a stranger, like if you meet someone, like if you end up moving, let's say you move somewhere and you end up meeting a nice old lady, you know, or a nice couple, that couple's gonna be in your life for the rest of your life. You're gonna keep in contact, you know what I mean? So you have the Star here. I'm telling you, I feel like everything is up from here. Everything. You're keeping your head up toward the sky, all right, which is where you're getting all your strength, all of your blessings, everything is coming from, and you're not forgetting where you came from. But I feel like you're starting right now to write your life history. It's like right now is about to be the important part of your life. All the lessons have been learned. Everything has been done. Now, I gotta say, this is not going to be for all of you, okay? Because I know some of you are watching and you still have lessons to go through, okay? But this one here is for the ones that they're done with their lessons. And you will know if it's for you, okay? We have Aquarius energy here. You could have Aquarius somewhere in your chart, all right? Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles. This is what I'm saying. Now is the time for you to crack open that book and start writing. Even if you're wanting to be a writer, now is the time to do that, okay? It's going to bring you a lot of money. I'm just like, now is the time. Like, whatever you're doing, you're going to be doing this for a really long time. I mean, that's just what it is. And it's going to be good. It's not going to be bad. It's going to be really, really good. You're going to be able to look back on your life and you're going to be very pleased at the end of this journey, okay? Which is your life, okay? You're going to be very, very pleased with what you have done and what you have created here, because you're creating something. You're creating a family. You're about to have what it is that you've always wanted. This is it, all right? So let's see, you guys. Queen of Wands, you're definitely feeling yourself. I'm hearing somebody could be 30 in their 35 to 40, and you can be older. Yeah, look, you got the Page of Wands. Okay, so, oh boy, let's see. I feel it's the same. I mean, it's just the same. You've got good things coming to you. You are really about to be happy. It's like everything is about to start blooming. And you know, it sucks in a way. I don't want to say it sucks, but everything is bittersweet to me. I don't care what it is. But for some of us, we don't really start living until we are in our 40s, okay? And that is where somebody is right now. It's like you've been through hell, you've been through this, you've been through that, but it's like now you're getting toward 50, and it's like like I never really got a chance to do the things that I wanted to do. Like I really wanted to be like further in life than what I am right now. But they don't want you to worry about that because everything happened the way that it was supposed to happen. Okay, you are actually right where you are supposed to be. And a lot of us just don't find true love until we are in our 50s. And you fear like, well, now I found the person that I really want to be for the rest of my life, but now I don't feel like I'm going to have time. Or I can't drop it like it's hot, like I'm gonna want to own him. You know what I mean? And so it's like, why couldn't I have met this person like years ago? And they want you to know because you would have effed it up. That's why. You would have effed it up. You wouldn't have been studying this person years ago. You had to grow into the person that you are today in order to appreciate who the divine is about to bring to you in your life. And I heard you might can't drop it like it's hot on it, but you can ease it down like it's lukewarm, okay? So let's see. So let's see, y'all. All right, for some of you, it's going to be a Virgo or someone that has Virgo somewhere in their chart, okay? We got Aquarius out here. We got Virgo. We saying signs today on this one. Okay, so again, what I said, you have been... It's kind of like you've been in training, like up until this point. You've been in training, you've been in class, like kind of like a classroom where you're not allowed to actually be out in the world. You're not really allowed to be with the classy people yet. You're not allowed to be in the area that you want to be in because you wasn't ready. But now you are ready. You've been through everything that you need to go through. And so now the permanent people are about to come into your life. The permanent things and the permanent people, okay? The permanent jobs. All of that thing. Now is the time for that to happen. Okay, now you're setting your legacy. Now you're creating that family that you've always wanted. And I feel like a lot of you wanted like someone that you've had like a lot of history with, someone that you met in college. Some people's lives are like that. They can move out of the house with their parents. They can go to college. They meet their person in college, and then they are married for the rest of their lives, and they raise children together. Some people's lives are like that. That is how their story was written. But I'm telling you, it's like if you were a chosen one, and your life is just not going to unfold like that because you got too much to do. Okay, you got too much to do. You got demons you got to fight. You got people that you got to get straight in their life. You don't understand when you look back, and I feel like that's what this person is doing right here. They're looking back on the life. See, the book is closed. The book is open here, but now it's closed because you're done. You did what you were supposed to do. Now it's time for you to live your life and be happy and receive everything the divine has for you, because you have done everything. Okay, you have fought those demons. You have changed a lot of people's lives at this point, and now it's your turn. Okay, and I hear people say that all the time. When is it going to be my turn? Now. Okay, now it's your turn. Okay. So let's see. Justice. Okay, said no better. You getting justice. Now it's time for justice for you. Now we got a Libra out here, y'all. Okay, so let's see. Two of Cups. It's time. It's your turn. Now, like I said, I'm sorry. Y'all, you're about 50 now. Whoever this is, you could be. You're 35. Or you're between 35 and, I would say 35 and 55 right now. You're about to get the love of your life. You're about to start living. And that's just, it's perfect timing in the divine's eyes. You're gonna get enough of this person that you're gonna be with. Don't think about what you could have did like when you were younger. You're like, oh, now my back hurting, I can't do that rough sex no more. Like, is this person gonna approve of me? I got bags under my eyes. I got flab everywhere. Like, oh my God, why couldn't I have met this person when I was young and tight? You know, but they're like, girl, shut up. Okay, this person is gonna love you just the way you are. This person was made for you. You were made for them. They're not settling for you. You are who this person is gonna want, and they're gonna get that out of you too. I'm just hearing they don't like, this person is not gonna like to hear you talk down about yourself, because in their eyes you are perfect to whoever this is. Okay, so if you talk down about yourself and things that you have that you don't like about yourself, this person's gonna get you straight like ASAP. Okay, I'm just letting you know, because this person's like, let me tell you something, I ain't going nowhere. I don't care if you had one eye, one leg, and you leaned and they called you Eileen. Okay, I ain't going nowhere. All right, I'm with you. We are together. All right, I don't care if you only have one leg and a kickstand. Okay, we about to run this. We about to do this. All right, so that's how this person is feeling. That was the Wheel of Fortune wanted to come out. So let's see. Yeah, okay, well, it was okay. So your burden is over. If you feel like you had some type of burden, it's over. And it just goes back to say, I told y'all with the first cards I can tell you the entire reading, but I try not to do that. I try to slow myself down. But yeah, when that first two cards come out, I already know the whole reading. Okay, so let's see. That burden is over. The burden is over. You know, you're about to be able to, you know, ease on into the next part of your life. Yeah, look, Judgment, I'm telling you, the Lord is about to shine upon you. It's not like he hasn't been, but there were things that you had to do. It was your contract. You signed up for it. All right, you the one said you wanted to come back down here and deal with them assholes and them street YNs. You know what I mean? You said that. That's what you said you wanted to do. Oh yeah, honey, give me the one. Oh, I'm going back to earth, and I want the one that's tatted up, that run the street, that don't listen, that ain't got no boundaries. Oh, give me that one. Yeah, you had that one. Look what happened. Yeah, that's what you wanted. But look back now. You wouldn't dare. You would not dare want the same type of individual that you wanted in the beginning. That's the whole purpose. The divine gonna give you what you want either way. Okay, look at this. I feel like this is what a lot of you have came from. Okay, this is what you've came from, but now this is where you are. You are the queen or king of wands. That cat, I feel like that cat is your intuition. The flower that she is holding is the growth that you have had. That wand, that's the sturdiness. It's kind of like, this is my rod. All right, this is how I rule. Like, don't play with me. Like, I'm nice, I'm sexy, I'm beautiful, but don't play with me. Okay, and I you did it. All right, you have did it, y'all. I'm telling you. All right, let's go down to the star here. I feel like you always have remained hopeful during this entire journey. You've always been hopeful. You have always looked up to the divine. Like, even if things were going like really, really bad for you, Sagittarius, I just feel like you always kept your balance. You just tried your best to never give up and just keep moving. It's like, just don't look down. Don't look down. Keep looking up and just keep moving. And I feel like that's what a lot of you have done. All right, and now you've got the moon in reverse, and I feel like that's because there's a lot that you know now. A lot of your life is no longer a secret to you. It's kind of like the divine is going to open everything else up for you now, and you don't have to think about it. You don't have to guess. A lot of you won't even need to look at tarot anymore, all right? Because everything is going to be opened up to you. It's like, okay, I know where I'm supposed to be. I know who I'm going to be with. I know, like, everything now. Like, I know everything now, okay? So let's see. And those are mainly the things that people watch tarot for: love and career. And it's like, if those are like the only two things that were really, really bothering you, you know this now. You know you're gonna be with Eddie Earl down the street. You know what I mean? That sits outside. You know that. That's my man, and I'm gonna stand by Eddie Earl. That's my man. You know. Okay. Look, you got the Eight of Wands here. You've got communication coming in here as well. Let's see. Yep, Billy Bob down there at the gas station. Yep, that's mine. That's mine, baby. Don't touch him. Yep. You gonna be somebody's wife here. You're gonna be somebody's wife here or husband. You guys, hey, it's just because it's a woman on the card. We're not leaving you out, okay? Or husband. All right. This is you. Some of y'all might end up getting pregnant for whoever this person is, if you can. I don't know what's in the water. I don't know what's going on, but people in their 50s and 60s is getting pregnant. I don't know how that's possible, but it's happening. Okay? It's definitely happening, so don't rule it out. Unless you've had everything taken out to where, you know what I mean, then you'll be a true, what did they say, a true scientific miracle. You got the Ace of Pentacles. Everything is about to be given to you, Sagittarius, okay? Things are getting a hell of a lot better than what you have been through. And I do feel like someone is coming through to give you everything that you want. You about to have this person, whoever this is. And it's because you've done everything. I'm sorry, y'all, but it's like this reading is done. You're about to be happy, and that's just what it is. Let's see. I'm gonna try to give you something else, but that's really it. That's really it, y'all. Let's see. Okay. Well, they got two more things they want to share. Okay. Oh, okay. You've got play. Definitely want you to be in a playful mood. It says, beloved one, it's time to set aside work for a while. What did I just say, you guys? All that hard work and stuff it's over. Don't worry. We will oversee your responsibilities to their completion. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you guys, this is what I was saying. Playfulness, what is that? Gaiety and laughter will lift your energy so that you'll return to work with a renewal, perspective, and heightened energy. So it's kind of like you guys are going to have like a little break or something and even if you don't have like an actual break, like you go on vacation, there's going to be like a break in your life. And it's going to be the transition between getting done with all of this other stuff and beginning your other part of your life, okay? And for some reason, it's kind of like you're going to be refreshed in a way, okay? So if you've been hurting, if you've been sick, if you've been down, you're about to be refreshed. It's kind of like your body is going to reset is what it feels like. And things are going to be good going forward because that's just what it is, okay? You got opportunity to forgive. So it says this situation brings you to the opportunity to heal, grow, and release negative patterns because you don't need them anymore. That's why. Hold the intention of seeing the other person's inner divine light and goodness. That's all you're going to see. That's what you're going to be able to see because you're surrounding yourself by people that are just like you. They're loving, they're kind, they're nice. You know, all that other BS, it's going to be left for the other people that need to go through the same thing that you had to go through to get where you are. Now, that's their job. It's kind of like you retire. Your job is done. Okay, now it's time for you to live. We will help you release unforgiving thoughts, feelings, and energies. What did I just say? And lift you to a higher place of peace and compassion. Y'all, if those two cards don't sum up what I said, what they told me to say, okay, it's not me, but I'm just saying. You know what I mean? All right, you guys, thank you so much. Enjoy this. This is beautiful. All right, you guys, thank you. Bye-bye.